Hey everybody, Thursday. So today I want to wreck cheese for you. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry this message goes directly to Heath Friel because he's like, Terry, you've wrecked fries, you've wrecked rice, eggs last night. And so today, like, hey, why not wreck cheese? I'm sorry about that. And like, I'm not making this stuff up. I wish it was different, but it's not. And I don't even understand why people get mad that I share this information. Like, trying to save your life. I'm trying to prolong your life. And with that longer life, good quality. Because really, who gives a shit if you live till you're 90, but you can't move around? And that's what they say, is that most people spend the last 10 years of their life in poor health and they're not able to be mobile. And I say, pardon my French, fuck that shit. I'm fighting back. And the way I'm going to fight back is by not eating this crazy ass food that most people are consuming. This is the food that keeps me in business. So why am I telling you not to eat it? Because I actually care about your arteries. So I'm going to read from here a couple excerpts from Dr. Neal Barnard's new book, and it's called The Cheese Trap. I learned some stuff today. I had no idea about some of these things, so bear with me here. So the average American eats more than 33 pounds of cheese a year. I don't like cheese, so I'm super fortunate. Okay. So it's loaded with calories, it's high in sodium, it's packing more cholesterol than a steak, and sprinkled with hormones. Yummy. If cheese were any worse, it would be Vaseline. Oh my God. Some foods are fattening, others are addictive. Cheese is both fattening and addictive. He goes on to say, I had never before thought in terms of dairy products being addictive, except for chocolate, and he admits that, and I'm with him on that one. Barnard explains that dairy protein, specifically a protein called casein, has opiate molecules built in. When babies nurse, he notes, they're getting dosed with a mild drug. And if you've ever seen a baby after nursing, they look drunk. Now we know why. Milk contains opioids that reward the baby for nursing. Holy F-bomb. Now, the process of cheese making concentrates that casein. So a cup of milk contains 7.7 grams of protein, 80% of which is casein, more or less. Turning it into cheddar cheese, though, multiplies the protein count sevenfold to 56 grams. It's the most concentrated form of casein in any food in the grocery store. He calls it dairy crack. Oh my God, that's profound information. You got to stop eating dairy. You're not a baby cow, for God's sake. Stop eating the growth hormone that's there to help that poor baby cow gain 500 pounds in a year. You don't need cow's milk. I don't even understand. Intuitively, it doesn't even make sense. But I'll tell you, cheese, my friend, keeps me in business. Now, of course, the National Dairy Association had a little comeback for Dr. Barnard. That's a hard one to say. And let me just read this to you. They say, on average, Americans eat only about one serving, which is 1.5 ounces of cheese per day. That's BS. There are lots of options to select from. Swiss for low sodium, reduced fat, or regular. Plus, cheese contains nutrients like protein, calcium, phosphorus, B vitamins. Well, we can get those vitamins from other foods that don't have cholesterol, that don't have this casein. You gotta stop eating this crap, guys. And today, I actually had a call with a police officer. Hi, Kyle. Hope you're watching. Because he had some questions yesterday for me about a post that I made on Instagram about beef and about eggs and how bad they are for your prostate. So we had a call today, and it was great getting to know you a little better. And thanks for being open and wanting to learn this information. Like, this is not fake news, guys. This is science. I am here to help extend your life. This is what I'm brought on this planet to do. I know that. So thanks for listening, Kyle. So he's a police officer. Thank you for your protection, because that's a shitty world out there. So thanks again for being one of the good guys. And now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes. So what Kyle told me today was that most of the calls that they go to for elderly, that most of those people have died of a heart attack. And then they got to go through the medication and find out, they're on blood pressure lowering drugs or on cholesterol lowering drugs and so on and so forth. So heart disease is the number one killer, right? So you've got to limit the amount of bad food that you're putting in your body. And unfortunately or fortunately, lots of those bad foods come from animal proteins and fats. And I'm always going to advocate for animals. I think it is so unbelievable how these poor animals are treated. So if you don't like those rants, then don't watch my videos, but I'm always going to stand up for that animal that has no voice. And I'm always going to preach to you to try to switch to plants, because I know those are the foods that are going to extend your life and fill your body up with the nutrients that it's so desperately looking for every day. Okay, that's Thursday's rant. I'm sorry they become rants, but you know what? Like, the food industry is pissing me off because no one's out to do any goodness for you. They're just all out to shake money out of your wallet. Okay, sharing is caring. Thanks for listening. Stop eating cheese. See you tomorrow.